Going live. Going
Right
live.
now
We are
in
live.
Kenya, this is the best time to be an artist. I don't think we have had a time where doing business for an artist or even just being able to express yourself as an artist has been like this ever before. We're at a time where we are collaborating and we are developing very original concepts. There's a sun that's spitting water, there are palm trees, there's a guy and there's a chick who are playing drums, there are two traditional like beer mugs and the bottle. These are just random elements that you can come across every day. The future for now is limitless in terms of what can be done. It's more of what do I want to achieve. We have a generation of people who are open to new ways of doing things.
Well, a very good evening to you. 0-0. They have shared the spoils, the two rivals, Gor Mahia and FC Leopards. Full time, if you got that scoreline correct, well, I will be giving you a gift hamper courtesy of Kenya Originals. And I am joined by Rogers Eshitimi. Rogers, this is the first derby that has ended, and FC Leopards has not scored a goal. Positive result for you?
Not really, bearing in mind that Leopards has a person who is running for the Golden Boot, because definitely each Ingwe fans was hoping Rupia should break that games, because remember Leopards have not beaten Gor since 2016, and this was the perfect opportunity. But from how the game was found out, I think it was a tactical approach from the Gor side, because they knew where to lock out, shut out
Shaka and
Shaka
Rupia.
and Rupia, because you find that they didn't get that support of Endua and Thiongo, who tried at least to carry that ball and give the Gor Mahia fullbacks a run for their money. That is when at least we saw the real Leopards now really wanting the win. But unfortunately, that win didn't come, though it was an impressive display from the boys.
In my opinion, I thought that every time FC Leopards lost the ball, once Mukangula was included in the six players, and we were left with Rupia at the front. So we converted to a 4-2-3-1. That actually cut out Gor Mahia, and we could see Kenneth Muguna really struggling to find supply for his Gor Mahia teammates. Do you think that is a strategy that worked? Keeping in mind that Anthony Kimani Modo did very early substitution. Immediately the second half started, he decided Austin and Marvin should take a rest.
That was, I think, wise decision from Kimani, because he took the goods by his own, bringing in and from how they have displayed their game, they came in as game changers, and indeed they have done that. Seeing them putting the Gor Mahia defense on their back, because they have not been coming forward. You see now, since they came in, there was now that's distinct between the Gor Mahia midfield and their defense, because you find by that time Gor Mahia and maybe most of the players, the intensity had reduced down. So they were trying maybe just to push their bodies and as they wait for the final whistle.
And you're very correct, because there was a time, one particular time, you could tell for about 10-15 minutes, Gor Mahia players looked very, very tired because FC Leopards was handling the ball too much. Let's talk about the young Bundy. That boy, Lewis Bundy, has been an absolute joy to watch. His first derby, he has been absolutely amazing. Your thoughts on the young talent?
Brilliant, perfect, superb. The boys just has shown me that indeed he's ready for the big games. And you see, he literally kept an experienced Samuel Onyango in his pocket. Yeah, Onyango didn't find that space. Those runs were always cut off, and they kept on changing Onyango and Clifton Miheso not Clifton Miheso, with the Onyango and Ulumwengu. They tried to penetrate through his side, but it was so difficult. Now they had to focus on Shivaji. And lucky for us, or good day for us, Shivachi also came back into the second half, a very rejuvenated guy, and we found that it was difficult for Gor Mahia to penetrate. They tried to penetrate through the central defense, but now come
Senaji, he has been absolutely amazing. He has not lost the ball in this game. He has won all the tackles. In my opinion, do you think the partnership of Senaji and Kamura is one partnership that is going to help FC Leopards moving forward?
That's the absolutely true, because I think what Kamura is gaining from Senaji is the confidence, because without that confidence at the central defense of any team, it's difficult for your partner maybe to play with. But it is that thing that has given Kamura a bit of confidence. Now he can control the ball. He can shout at Senaji and tell him, can you position well? Can you take this tackle? Can you do this? So they are assigning those assignments to each other. So once I go for the ball, you retreat and wait for the loose ball. And it appears it has really worked out in the derby. And also in the previous matches which I've been watching, that is what has been happening. That's why at the moment you can't see Leopards conceding goals through the central defense.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about the number of. Let's talk about. We will talk about the number of goal attempts that FC has had, but that will be right after this break. When we come back, we're going to be talking about the goal attempts that FC Leopards missed.
At KO, we believe that there's a lot of creativity in the country that has not been explored. Kenya is a country that has a lot of creatives in a pool that is just unknown to many people. And with KO, we decided, like, why not try and just dive into that pool with those people? And that is what we did head first. We met amazing people who've done amazing things for us. Kenyan Originals' vision around the collaborations is to ignite that originality that has been quiet. So it's been so silent, but now we want to make noise around it.
In my view, being a Kenyan Original is being true to who you are. There are just moments when that question of what do you want to do with your life, you know, what makes you feel happy, what makes you feel fulfilled. I had faith that if I do my work well and just put it out there, it's going to connect. It's like you're putting a note in a bottle and then throwing it in the ocean, and then you're just hoping something comes back. Because we went from a place of people are nervous for you to them now trusting and enjoying the journey with you. The KO partnership has been really cool, and when I looked at like their visual identity, already had so much like rich color, like they're not afraid to try new things, they're not afraid to be bold, to be different. It just felt like a match made in heaven.
The first time I'm having my art on something I'm drinking out. First time for everything.
Weka hiyo feed ya Star.
Well, welcome back to Match Day Center Live. We are coming to you live from the Kasarani Stadium. Before the break, we were talking about our chances in front of goal. We've seen Shaka with a good attempt. We've seen Harrison Mwendwa, pressing towards the final third. What did not work for FC Leopards today in the final third? Because we had our other departments look very good. The final third, a little bit wanting.
We have forgotten this blunders.
Yes.
And I think any Indian fans feel that this. Whenever Rukia scores, but once he doesn't score, things become tough. That means Rukia has been literally carrying Leopards in all the matches. And today, expectations were high. But since he didn't score, then Leopards had to settle for Baron Dog. You understand he didn't get that clear-cut chance towards the game. He was knocked out was shattered completely. But his partners, the likes of Chaka and the second half substitute member, had a couple of opportunities which they could have killed the game. Shaka had a chance that it just needed the comfortability and the confidence of a striker to know where you're placing this ball. Because if he could have decided to place the ball maybe in top of the corner or even under the near post, then it could have been a goal. But he decided to balloon it, and unfortunately he lost the chance. Now Mwendwa good runs, but now in decision making, I think that's what I can call, because he doesn't know exactly what am I going to do with this ball. He has the pace. I know he has also the power in shot. He could have taken the ball by its own and maybe just have to try the goalkeeper. Let me give a test to Boniface by shooting this ball directly to him, because who knows, goalkeeper can parry it back to you, can parry it to your teammate, and then it can be a goal. So he didn't take those chances. Instead, he chose to deliver the cutback into the box. And once you deliver such kind of balls, your teammates need to be very maybe they need to be just roving or rather lurking around the area, so that once it comes, he decided he knows what to do it. But unfortunately, that didn't happen. And another chance he got after receiving a kick across from the right flank, that was a clear goal. Instead of shooting, he decided to square it into the area. I think somebody, or rather his mind, should have spoken for him instead of his body to speak for him.
Well, decision making has been what has cost FC Leopards in the second half. Let's now talk about man of the match. I have to ask you, who was your man of the match? Because I am torn between two players, but I hope we agree that we have the same man of the match.
Yeah, I'll have to accept, not really accept, but depending on how he has played.
Yes.
Fabrice has shown that is indeed a good signing for him. After Pell performance from Sichenje, Fabrice took the game, and then that is the guy who dictated the tempo for Leopards midfield. He made it difficult for Muguna and Alphonse in the second half more so to maybe to give away those killer passes to the strikers. So generally, he's the guy.
Well, we do have to agree, because man of the match, but we are not going to end this show without telling you that we are very Kenya Originals, and on Thursday at 8:10 p.m. on Ingwe Fan Zone, I will be announcing the winners of that gift hamper courtesy of Kenya Originals.
In my view, being a Kenya Regional is being true to who you are. There are just moments when that question of what do you want to do with your life, what makes you feel happy, what makes you feel fulfilled. I had faith that if I do my work well and just put it out there, it's going to connect. It's like you're putting a note in a bottle and then throwing it in the ocean, and then you're just hoping something comes back. Because we went from a place of people are nervous for you to them now trusting and enjoying the journey with you. The KO partnership has been really cool, and when I looked at their visual identity, already had so much rich color, they're not afraid to try new things, they're not afraid to be bold, to be different. It just felt like a match made in heaven.
It's the first time I'm having my art on something I'm drinking out. First time for everything.